Tarek Simpson here, back again, and today I'm going to show you how you take apart an Xbox One. Now this is only works on regular Xbox Ones, it's just, thing. Now, I'm just going to take off the casing, I'm not going to take off anything else. I'm not going to take off the fan, no nothing, because, well, there's some wires that that's actually kind of hard to remove on these things right here. And since these are not bolts, they're just clips, I'm just going to be using one of these. Now, you can use this flathead screwdriver or like a razor or something to use, but for this, I'll be using this. Now, for your step one, you want to start removing the cables, specifically the power cables, so that way you don't get electrocuted. But just in case, just take all the cords out, because you will be removing this, and that's just in case. But the main wire you want to disconnect is the power, so that way there's no power going through here and you won't get electrocuted. So I already started disassembling it, and if you have any USBs, I'll recommend pulling that out, and this should just come right out like that. So if you don't know, there's this thing, you have to use your two fingers, and it's actually kind of easy, but since it's already since it already took apart, it just comes straight out. So but if you ever want, but you have to slide that out with your two fingers. Now we're gonna get onto the back. Now the back is probably gonna be one of the hardest parts, because the back, this thing right here, is because of my camera. You can't really see it, but there's going to be a line right between there. Now, what we're going to do, you want to press that down, and while doing that, you have to get another hand, and this is the tricky part. You have to get behind here, put it right here. Now, if you don't care about the warranty sticker, you can just peel that off, because you have to do anyways, because you have to. And also, I'm gonna do this off camera, but when we get to the next step, this is gonna be the hardest step, because so I have my old 360 right here, and we're gonna have to lift this up. Well, this is the tricky part. So let me do this off camera, and I'll be back with you later. And I forgot to mention this. When you're disassembling this, I think what you would have to do is you have to push that down and pull this side up. So like this. So that way it can unclip. Or if it doesn't work with it, then it's the opposite. But either way, you have to do something like that. You have to push it down and pull the other side up. It's actually kind of hard to do, so make sure you have two hands, which is why I'm doing this off camera. You have two hands, but you have to hold that for like 10 seconds, and make sure you have the tool nearby, because you're going to try to slide that into the back. And I already explained this, but you get the point. Alright, so right now, I got it unclipped. It's ready to come off, but this is the tricky, well, this ain't the tricky part. You just gotta be really careful with this, because if you don't know, these are touch buttons. Now, if you don't know how touch buttons work, well, I'll explain in a minute, but, well, I can't explain the entire thing. But, look, this is what it looks like of the Xbox so far. So what you want to do is, you want to carefully lift this up. I have something right there. I have my old Xbox 360. To place it like that. Now, the reason why you have to be very careful with this is because, well, because of this ribbon cable. If you damage the ribbon cable, or if it snaps, well, guess what? You're not going to be able to turn on your Xbox. Now, I could probably see why they probably went with buttons with the next Xbox One S and then the Xbox One X. That's probably why they put the buttons on. But this is the internal Wi-Fi card. It's really small, it doesn't really work. Now this is your sound system. Now the sound system is where you hear that this is the sound or whatever. But anyways, I will try to take this part off, but it's actually kind of hard. So I'm not. But basically, the reason why I'm showing you this, I'm not going to take off this entire thing, because, well, you need screws or whatever, and I don't know, I actually don't have the proper screws for it. Oh, yeah, I don't have the proper screwdrivers for it, but But the reason why I'm showing you this is, like, say if you want to vacuum your Xbox, you know, just, like, make it cleaner, make it breathe better. Well, that's why I showed you. And as you see, I actually cleaned out mine. It's actually attracting more dust because I cleaned mine, like, I want to say, like, about a month ago. But anyways, you actually, I mean, you don't really get to see this every day. I mean, like, yeah. And now, here's the cool part. So, I have to be really careful while I'm doing this, but watch this. Come on. Like, there goes the fan. Oh, put it in there. So there's the light. Watch this. See, you see the fan going. And then it goes. Now, this is the exhaust system. It produces cold air, but after a while, it starts producing, like, hot air because it gets hot. I mean, like, if you want, you can take keep this vent out. I mean, like, if you're using a wired controller, I guess you really don't need this thing, because this is just for the sink, because the sync button, which is right here. Actually, I wonder if it works. Give me a minute. So I kind of messed up on something. So when we start, we're gonna start the reassembly. Now it's going to be the easiest part. It's basically going to be just putting it back together. Except that you won't need this. I'm gonna show you everything how to do it. From this, I'm gonna try to end up the video, and let's get to it. So your first step is, and remember to be careful. Move this back down. Oh, give me a minute. So basically, yeah, put this back on. Now, what you're gonna do is gonna try. Yep, there we go. That's all good. Now you can't really see because I have no lights, but yeah, you know, if I remember. Now, what you do is you take this little thingy, hoodicky thing. What you're gonna do is you're gonna slide it under the sync button. Now, you really don't need this if you have a wired controller, but I keep it anyways just in case, because you never know, because you might switch to a you know. Then your last step is going to be your reassembly of the vent, which just clips on just like that. Now, it's like that. I can't really. I'm gonna try to fix it, but there we go. That's the best I can do for now. But yeah, that's how you reassembly and deassemble a Xbox One. And let's hope this still works. I'm assuming it will. Just wait for the light to turn on. It just has to. So basically, don't do this daily. Just don't do this daily, because I mean, like, you could do this daily if you want. Just be super careful. If you do this daily, you probably will damage the ribbon cable. But yeah, you get it. And that's how you take apart an Xbox One. Now, this only works on just this Xbox One, just specific Xbox One. It can't work on the Xbox One X or the Xbox One S. Now, I'm gonna try to turn out a video for this, but I can't figure out how to disassembly and reassemble that, so I'm gonna have to look at a video how to do that or whatever. I mean, like, I just want to help some people. I'm just a small YouTube channel with only 60 subscribers. I mean, like, yeah. So, yeah. And I'm gonna try to disassemble that entire thing. My old controller, which is up there, which I have it in on plinth, kind of like saying with my new controller, which is right here. All right. Well, I hope you guys liked the video, and make sure to like and subscribe. And peace.